Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and I guess technically a couple of you Streetlight Crusaders out there as well tonight, welcome back to Music Village. And the reason why we're mentioning a couple of you Streetlight Crusaders, because once again, our sleep cycle's a little bit off, and we picked a big bouquet of oops-a-daisies, and yeah, here we are, in the middle of the night once again, trying to do a show before Saturday morning. Perfect. And according to the maestro, it's not the middle of the night, it's mid-evening. What is mid-evening? What is that considered as? What, 6? Well, but while we try to figure that out, folks, I think it's time for us to go ahead and tell you guys what we've got planned for another edition of the Music Village Update. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the 4th month of this year. Hard to believe, even though it feels like I said Happy New Year about 3 days ago. We are in the 4th month of the year, which means we are officially within the month of Fools. Now, for those at home wondering, what does the month of Fools mean? Well, it's a month where you will constantly pick a bouquet of oops-a-daisies, on an occasion slip on a banana peel into a banana pie, or even in some way, shape, or form make somebody laugh so hard milk shoots out of their nose. Basically, this is a month of straight comedy, if you can find it, which you'll find a lot here. Because for this month, folks, and thank goodness I wrote it down because we've had a lot of things planned for this month of Fools. Because to kick things off, folks, besides in another 2 weeks, us answering your questions at home for another edition of the Music Village mailbag, but prior to that, next Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, we will have the 290th episode of the Tuesday Night Special. That will include another DJ Smokey's Great Moments in Wrestling History, getting you off that cliff we left you on last week. Yeah, because I don't want to leave you guys on a cliff too long and you end up taking the plunge like Lady Macbeth during that movie and be like my teacher, and I guess... yeah, me and my teacher, when we were watching the movie Macbeth, and a little side story before we go further, folks, we were making jokes about the fact that she fell and hit those rocks and making James Bond puns saying, oh, I guess her favorite ice cream was Rocky Roads. I guess she wanted water on the rocks. Or, you know, it looks like she had a rough life ahead of her and decided to take a plunge or something like that. Let's just say the jokes were so horrible, all the kids in the class just rolled their eyes and we were just sitting there, the only two laughing at these bad puns. It was great. And then, ladies and gentlemen, to get things back on track from that silly moment, in another 2 weeks after this week's edition of the Indie Radio Arcade, that is this Saturday, we will have a very special edition of the 103rd level of the Indie Radio Arcade that will feature a Nicolas Cage movie. Because we've got to get back on track, folks, because I do believe for the 93 MR we didn't mention one single Nicolas Cage film, so we're going to mention one as of this upcoming week, or in 2 weeks. Then, ladies and gentlemen, immediately following that, in another 3 weeks from today, we will be celebrating the 310th edition of Music Village. And during that show, we will have a very special video game story that will be Nintendo-based. And speaking of video game stories, all throughout this crazy, wacky month, every single video game story will involve either some crazy, hilarious, out there moment, or me just making a fumble, an oops-a-daisy, or even as what they would say online, a fail to the point of extreme measures. Which will be a laugh riot to some, but to me makes me want to bang my head off the keyboard that I actually let this happen. But hey, these things happen. And along the way, folks, not only that, we will have the return of a work in progress by next week, immediately following the 290th episode of the Tuesday night special. And even then, folks, to wrap up this entire month, we will have the 6-year anniversary for the Tuesday night special that I got a feeling we're gonna end up calling the 6-year night special. Yeah, that's right, folks. We're gonna keep up with that theme that we've had since the 2-year night special about 4 years back. Will it work? We'll have to find out in another, 3-4 weeks? According to the Maestro 3. And yeah, before anybody says anything at home, we're skating left and right looking at a calendar in our notes here in MusicVillage headquarters, trying to figure out when all these things are going to happen. But this is another major milestone month. So with everybody in the nim of all the cool things we've got coming down the tubes, I recommend all of you put on your best clown makeup, clown shoes, even the clown wig like the Maestro got on right now, and prepare for a foolhardy month filled with laughs, mistakes, and other things that will make you laugh for hours and hours on end. And to be honest, with times that we're in right now, this month is just what the doctor ordered. Well, 4 out of 5 doctors. 5th doctor ordered you to stay home. And I guess with that said, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into this music. And when we return, we'll be back with more Friday night shenanigans and delight right after this. So don't go anywhere just yet, folks, and stay tuned.